Move the ball, it's sticking to me.
What is up, Pack Nation? It's your boy Pack Gaming here, and we're going to do the top 10 most improved players of NBA 2K17. How we're going to do this is we're going to compare the roster from day 1 to the roster right before the playoffs started, because that was the official last roster update, and we're going to pick the top 10 most improved players according to NBA 2K17. One rule about this list is that we didn't pick any rookies, because how are you supposed to know how good they are if they never started? But we actually do have one exception, I'll show you later on in this video. At number 10, we have Dion Waiters. Dion Waiters got a +6 improvement. He was a 73 to start the season, and then he became a 79 overall. Dion Waiters was averaging 9.8 points per game last season, and now is averaging 15.8 points per game. At number 9, we have George Hill with a +6 improvement. George Hill went from a 76 overall to a 82 overall. George Hill had 12.1 points per game last season, and now this season he had 16.9 points per game. At number 8, we have the contender for MVP, James Harden. He also got a 6+ upgrade with a 90 overall to a 96 overall. James Harden was averaging 29 points per game and only went up 0.1 next season to 29.1 points per game. But that wasn't where the big upgrade came from. It was from 7.5 assists to 11.2 assists and becoming the NBA assist leader. At number 7, we have Joel Embiid. So I said no rookies, but this one's the only exception. He's been in the NBA for 3 seasons now, and even though he hasn't played a game until this season, he had already been in the NBA for 3 seasons already. So I decided to just put him in just for this occasion. 2K expected him to be a 77 overall and ended up being an 86 overall, a +9. But we'll put him at number 7 just because he's technically a rookie. At number 6, we have Goran Dragic. Goran Dragic had a +7 upgrade from a 78 overall to an 85 overall. Goran Dragic was averaging 14.1 points per game, but then did really well this season for the Heat with a 20.3 points per game. At number 5, we have Rudy Gobert. Now, Rudy Gobert went from an 81 to an 88, which is a 7+ improvement, and his points per game went from 9.1 to 14. But that wasn't the biggest reason he got an update. The biggest reason was his insane defensive effort. At number 4, we have what most people like to argue as the most improved player of the year, Giannis Antetokounmpo, from an 83 to a 90 overall, a 7+ improvement. He went from 16.9 points per game to 22.9 points per game. He also improved in all of his other stats. At number 3, surprising to me, is Tim Hardaway Jr. Now, Tim Hardaway Jr. went from a 71 to a 79 overall, almost an 80 overall. He got a +8 improvement. He went from a measly 6.4 points per game to 14.5 points per game. At number 2, we have Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal had an 8+ improvement with a 79 overall, then to an 87 overall. He had 17.4 points per game, and then the next season had 23.1 points per game. And now finally, our number 1 most improved player according to 2K, Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic, after his rookie season, was a 79 overall, but after this season, he was an 88 overall. That's a 9+ improvement. He went from 10 points per game to 16.7 points per game. Another big reason why he improved so much was his assists. As a big man, as a center, he went from 2.4 assists a game to 4.9, basically 5 assists a game. That's really, really good. And that's all for this video, guys. Did anybody impress you? Do you think some people deserved to get more improvements this season? Let me know in the comments below. If you like my stuff, please give my channel a sub, and I'll see you guys next time.
Move the ball, it's sticking to me.